This is the fun we're doing. So depending what black plays, I'll just put the knight out. It's kind of how I start, generally. Yep, this will be no different. Open up an attack on the queen, but there is some escape. So it's not usually that productive. Bishop can come out to counter that. So this is basically setting up a queen trade. What I'll do first is take some material and maybe block the queen trade with that if he captures. It's forcing my hand. I'll do that. So now there's no counter except for that. I can still castle kingside though. Where am I going to put the bishop? This is where. Eventually, if the pawn wants to be pushed, that guy's exposed, leaving the rook exposed. What program do you usually, what kind of chess app do you usually use? Chess.com, or were you on Lichess? And then we'll get the other bishop in the game, blocking the queen trade. Don't want to move these pawns yet, not quite ready. Castling's coming. Oh, it's a long game. Why am I rushing? Why am I rushing? No need to rush. I'm playing too many five-minute games. Castles as promised. Castles as promised. Bring the queen out. Then throw a check in here. Put the queen here, bring the bishop back, threaten that. That will come next. Maybe even first. If I go here, he could give away the queen. It's not the best counter. Okay, yeah, this is a little slow for me too. It's weird. And again, when you're on a stream, doing like a friggin' 40-minute game is not. It's not what you're used to. Yep, that was going to be the move. So now, I guess bring the queen all the way back. And plan a different attack. That's unfortunate. Where do I want to go with this bishop? That's obviously guarded by that. So if I go, and if I go here and take there, it's guarded twice by that, so 3 times actually, so that doesn't matter. He's just sitting there, so that'll mess up pawn structure, so I could just go for it right away, but it gives him some impactful moves here. But if I go here, take, yeah, no, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I believe that's going to be my move. Double up on the Horseys. And that's another move. Don't give the rooks the knights any activity. That's covered, that's covered, that's covered, that's covered, 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 whatever, whatever. Not really many places for the knights to go. It is covered, but not really, you're right. That's a smart move there. I'm in a position to trade that though. So if I take, then take is basically just queen trade. That wouldn't happen. So pawn. I don't want to get rid of that bishop though. The bishop's strong. Already got rid of one bishop. Take away that square. It's covered by the bishop. Probably bring some of the rooks over. Maybe move some pawns. There's some options. What are you gonna do though? Is the queen staying put? One of the knights coming into the business. Going here for a check, but that's covered. Yeah, let's just start amassing an attack on the queen side. Is that the queen side? I think it's queen side. It's the queen side. Here's where I have to do something. But what is that something? Attacking that. Does open up that pawn though, but it can be taken there, but that's covered, so I feel like the queen's coming here. The knights are both nicely protected. I feel like you prep for this. Oh, there's increment. That's what's happening. I'm not used to this. Yeah, you did, I think you did like a 20-minute game with increment. So it's adding on time. If you have like a 10-second increment, it adds that much on if you don't go outside of the time. Now I definitely want to attack that knight. Can't go here, can't go here. Can still go back, can still go there. I'm kind of pinned down. I played too quickly. Maybe outcalculated myself? I don't know. Knight's going after my pawn. I shouldn't have moved the queen, but I had to. Couldn't go there though. Couldn't go there. Couldn't go there. So I had no choice. I could have gone here, and I did not. So now he's sitting there, but I still do defend it. So is it worth it? You are up a rook, so you're up a knight and a pawn, so that would be even if you take it. Just gonna go back and forth, I guess. Gotta remember that guy's job. That is your job. Yeah, increments are kind of funny. I don't necessarily like them myself, but doesn't mean they're not usable. All right, so I think my move I've been waiting for a while is this. And then the square's covered so I can move my knight up here, attack the queen, and that's double defended. So that's how I get through this. Pawn still covers that, that's to stay there. I'm gonna wait until then. This guy had to move though. So takes, and then queen has to get out of there. So continue with my plan, attacking the queen. Queen can't go here, it's covered. No, it's not covered, it's a trade. Oh, it's not a queen trade. Nice. I just stole that queen. Had to take the piece back. Now it's 2 rooks to a queen and a rook. Let's see how we're going to handle this. I think this is the move. No, no. Oh, I forked my queen. Smart. That was a good move, man. I'm not going to draw because you got to find it. Oh, good. Get my queen out of the fork. If you had gone there, you would have forked my queen. I escaped. Yeah, you blunder, but then you also have my queen the next move. You missed that too. Sorry, man, I've been there. I have been there. I have to go back one more because that's another fork I have to watch out for. If I'd gone up, that would have been the same idea. Tricky, tricky. Just because you blundered doesn't mean I'll win. Okay, so attacking the rook now. Gotta move the rook. Well, you don't gotta. It's just maybe a good idea. You let my queen out of that pin, so that's good. I thank you for that. This guy's under attack as well. So I feel like that's the best move. Unless you want a very strong pawn coming down your avenue. Yep, that was not the best move. Now I can attack that pawn too. Knights are tricky. And then your knight's hanging. You just got forked. Sorry, man. Get rooked. And you gave up your other rook. Get rooked. All right, let's get into this. Right there, meets there. GG. GG. Good game. That was pretty clippable, Benjamin. That's pretty clippable. Somebody clip that. Clip it and I'll make a video. Played well. Couple of moves that were off. We had lots of time to play with. Lots and lots of time. Alright, do you want to play a game in a different format? Is that what you're after? I probably won't be on for too much longer. I got